Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Now this is your reading for the first half of September, so the 1st through to the 15th, and we'll see what is coming in. This is a general reading, Leo, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. And we have High Priest, Venus, Taurus, Moon has come in. Interesting. Well, something has sparked your inspiration or intrigue, and I feel like you're ready to looking at committing to it, actually. Something really solid is coming in here with this High Priest, and it feels really soul aligned here for you, Leo. So yeah, it feels good, but there's something opening up, like for some of you it's third eye opening coming in, which is really nice, but there's just this spark, this inspiration that you're really working from. So it feels really nice and it feels very, very connected. So just quickly, Leo, and a lot to do with your self-worth. You know, this is going to be good for your self-worth, for feeling good about yourself. Just quickly, Leo, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So if you know your Moon and Rising sign as well, it's great to check out all the other signs just to get a full picture of what's happening with you. And this is a general reading, as I mentioned. So if it does, just take what feels right and leave the rest, as I said. But if it does really resonate, there is an extended reading. So let's see what else is coming out for Leo. I'm going to have to split the deck, Leo, because the cards, I'll shuffle one more time. The cards are not jumping for you because they're saying this High Priest's energy is, it's something big. It's something really solid grounding in here, which feels really important. We have the Star card, Aquarius, Saturn, Uranus next to it. And again, it's this sense you're being so strongly drawn to something or guided to something. And through this sense of this grounding down and committing to this, and again, I feel like your third eye is wide open again with the Star card. It's saying the same things. This could be bringing a lot of hope and visions for the future. It could be thinking that dreams could actually come true or wishes could come true because there's something very strong and solid attached to it now. It's not just a dream or a wish. And we have the Sword of 9, Venus, Gemini. So you could be thinking a lot about this. There could be a lot happening inside your mind, working out plans, working out to the point that you could be overthinking as well. It could be stress, the idea. It could be around your stress and stress levels. But I feel like some of you might be actually working really, really hard on this. And so just to be careful of your energy levels and your mental health, to really take some breaks, because this is something big that's going to take a lot of your time and energy coming through. We have the Hanged Man crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So it's still forming is what I'm getting. It's like, it's showing me something big, like a big structure that is still in the process of forming here. And it's really nice to sit and watch it. And it's not that it's being built even, it's kind of that it is appearing in front of you, this bigger picture or version or bigger vision of what it is that you're wanting to come in. So that it needs some time is what we're getting. It needs a little bit of time for it to fully form into what it is meant to be. So there's no rushing into this. And we have the Chariot. So look at all these major arcanas that are coming in for you, Leo. Like I said, this is big. You've got the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Star card, the High Priest. At the base, you've got the Five of Swords. I actually want to pull another card with the King of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of interesting. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Swords again. So a bit of anxiety and stress around this, Leo. This could be a ready to launch something big or to step into it. So yeah, but that's in the past, that's moving on. So that's good. The Six of Cups in the near future. Again, I feel like this is perhaps really connected to a childhood dream or something from your childhood that is bringing something from the past is being brought forward into the future. It's actually a very beautiful energy because it's something nice. It's not a horrible memory or not someone that's hurt you. It's something that you've held very dear and held perhaps close to your heart that is coming in as well. So there's still some factors that need to come to play. But here you are as the King of Pentacles. So that is Taurian energy as well. So you've got Taurus coming in really, really strong. And I feel like this is part of you connecting in really strongly to your body, but it's also part of you really going after something that could make some money here. The Six of Wands. Here you are. This is the Leo card, the Six of Wands. Recognition, success. So I feel like, you're getting a lot of encouragement, recognition and success around you, or you're seeing other people getting that and learning from how they're doing it. The Five of Wands, so you could be getting quite competitive, or you could getting into the spirit of competition. You might be stepping into, wow, the Ten of Cups, a competitive arena. But wow, there is happiness here. You've got the two cards of happiness, the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups, beautiful. And at the base, the Hermit energy. And this is Virgo energy, and we are in Virgo season. So I feel like, what this is doing is it's really, and what I love is that it's really drawing on your inner knowledge, your deep wisdom that's coming through here. And a lot of that is ready to come up and out through a soul expression of who you are, Leo, which is really beautiful. And what I like is the Hermit uses the star to look deep within and to find clarity in the darkness, even if it might be a couple of steps ahead. And I feel like the slowness of it, or the fact it's so big, might be stressing you out, but you're crowned by the star card. So the answers that you're finding or you're looking for deep within are also external to you. There's actually, Spirit has got these answers for you as well. And there's a sense of have faith, trust in something, really believe in yourself, believe in this. So this is, again, the fact that you're not necessarily, it feels slow moving, like I said. It's like, oh, I feel like pushing like a huge a rock, but it's solid like a rock is what they're showing us. So yeah, I mean, it feels really good, Leo, because I feel like you're building something big, you're birthing something big, like I said, but it's still in those, the frustrations could be that you're dealing with a lot of earth energy here. You've got Taurus and you've got Virgo, and the Leo will probably side of you will probably want to be pushing this faster, and it's going, no, this is something that is perhaps long term and is going to needs to kind of, it's showing me go deep into the earth and build some solid roots and foundations here. So you can't rush this process. So there's a part of you that's kind of like wanting to go, can we speed it up a little bit, make it a little bit more, dynamic or exciting, but the fact that it's kind of this sense of resigning yourself to knowing that this is actually needs to be how it is appearing at this moment in time. So for the situation, we have the Hanged Man crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, the Hanged Man is a sense that there needs to be a pause, that there's a delay, or there's a sense that something is taking its time. It perhaps feels like it might be taking longer than what you think, but it's because there's more information coming to you and enlightening you about how this could be. So it's like if you push it, it won't be as good as if it goes in the right time, this slow time that it's going in. So that's why you're crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, which is change. I mean, I feel like this is something that could potentially shift and change your fortune over a long period of time. Like it could be something that could affect you over a long period of time. So your fortunes could be changing, but it's happening slowly. So again, it's that sense of you're crowned by the Chariot, which is, well, what do I need to do? It's like, going into fight for something, what needs to happen? I will do anything that needs to happen to make this work. And the message I'm kind of getting for you is that this is where you're getting the Nine of Swords coming in, is there's nothing you need to do other than accept the pacing and timing of this, because it's been set in motion and it's not halting, it's not stopping, it's still grounding down and it's still happening. So really it's try to not push too much energy, unnecessary energy against something that is happening at its own pacing, because it feels like, you're ready to take on, ready to do whatever it takes, like I said. And that's why, at the base we have the Five of Swords and the King of Cups, which is at the base what is deep down energy that is needed and is happening here is that the Five of Swords can be around There's some kind of conflict here, internal conflict happening deep down around wanting to perhaps win, perhaps wanting to get something out. There's a need for emotional stability here. I feel like you're in a very emotionally stable place. With this King of Cups, you've found some kind of platform even now that you can feel like I'm in a safe place to start something, but something's conflicted inside your mind because you've got the 2 cards of conflict inside your mind, the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So that's why we've got the Hanged Man here, because you can see you're getting your mind in the right place here, understanding there's something that still needs to kind of be made sense of or land inside your mind. So it does feel like it's, for the moment, just getting your head around something, your head around it and really trying to find those answers. But it feels like you're on the right path, Leo. You really are on the right path, and you could be making some money out of this. This could be some really concrete, solid success, especially in terms of like business, or especially in terms of, success in terms of you're already, I think, feeling that with the 6 of Wands, or seeing that. So in the near future, we have the 6 of Cups. So there's some good stuff. Like, this is actually all good. The only thing is the what's going on inside in your mind. So be aware of those thoughts of what is happening. Like, what are you telling yourself? Because the rest of the energy here is really fantastic. So if you've got any negativity, or because sometimes when things go slow, our mind ticks over faster because it's like, I need something to focus on perhaps. Yeah, be really aware of that, because, gosh, I feel like, like with the 6 of Cups and the Star card, this beautiful energy of coming into the present and really not being the future, you can smell it now. You can smell it. It feels like it's right here. It's like it's a sensory feeling. So if it's not smell, it's some of the other senses. And it's like I can sniff it, I can smell it, I could hear it, I can see it. And that's bringing you into the present moment. And this present moment energy is really connecting you to this future vision of what's happening here, to this dream. So this would be really good for getting out into nature, whatever brings you back into the present moment, because this 9 of Swords, this thing that's whirling around your brain here, tick, 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 that's going around these thoughts, is taking you out of that. And they're wanting you to be really present for this, because this is actually a very beautiful moment. Like, you don't want to miss it. So, I mean, the 6 of Cups can be that there is something nice from your childhood returns. And there's some kind of gift associated with this as well. Someone might reconnect with you after a long period of time. If this is a person coming in, it's someone that you want to hear from. So it could be an old friend of some sort. And it's like, I feel like they've got something for you, which is going to be like a really delightful surprise, which is really nice coming in with this 6 of Cups. So it can also be around just building, again, this childhood dream is coming through for you. Building a solid foundation for that. So that feels fantastic. And then we have this King of Pentacles coming in. This is you. And you're like, got your business head on. No nonsense. Show me the money. Show me how this is going to work. Very much stepping into your authority. Very much taking ownership of some of the practical plans that are in place here. And there is this, again, I keep connecting back to your body as well, this sensuality. Really, if you're feeling disconnected from your body, it's going to feel a lot better to find some ways to connect back in, however that is, whether that is going for a swim or going for a walk or meditation or whatever works for you. Could be anything. I do feel like that's going to help ground you down, because this King of Pentacles is a very successful energy. It's like you've got success and determination on your mind here, and it's coming in, and I think you'll notice that people will just stop and maybe listen to what you have to say. There's an element of respect, and you're emanating this energy at the moment that people will kind of go, oh, and listen. So yeah, I feel like people are listening to what your message, whatever it is that you're putting out at this moment in time. And that feels good because it's showing you wanting to show yourself, you've got a solid base of self-worth here. So if you're not feeling that, it's going to be reflected back and mirrored back through interactions with other people. And the high priest is, for me, the soul energy as well. So it's very much stepping into a bigger, more expanded version of who you are on your soul growth journey. So that's even fantastic as well. And around you have this Six of Wands. So this is the Leo energy. It is around you. It's just this is recognition and success. So I feel like people are seeing you. People are starting to notice you. And that's where you're starting to get this sense of deeper self-worth that's grounding in. But also it's giving you ideas for what's possible now. It's expanding your ideas of what's possible. And when you shine that light and look deep within, like the Hermit card they're showing me, is that it'll be like, oh, yeah, I like what I see. Oh, I've got that in there. Oh, I didn't realize that, or oh, I hadn't noticed that, or oh, that's been growing. It's just this lovely, again, a delightful surprise energy coming through. So what the universe is going to do is bring you some really nice connections or responses mirrored through other people that really wants to show you how much you've grown and what an amazing person and soul you are. So yeah, I mean, it's important to recognize this within yourself. And if this is something you're trying to cultivate, because these Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles, very successful energy coming through. I feel like you're digging deep on this one, Leo, to really make something a success. And with the Star card, it feels like it's almost fated to be so. Yeah, so it's also that the Six of Wands could be that you are looking to see how other people have done it. And going, oh, I like the way they did it. You could be looking online at other people's successes because you're like, this is the arena I'm about to go into. And it could be highly competitive. So you're finding your own unique way of doing this, stepping into your uniqueness. There's a nice balance of the Leo and the Aquarius energy here, which brings a nice synergy that comes through. And so, yeah, the Five of Wands can be a conflict as well. I mean, you're wanting to get away from... This is something that I think that you're really want to do. And there might be a part of you that is doubting that, just a tiny part, because I feel like this is something that you've actually brought in and manifested. But it's like, I don't want to feel like at the end of this that this is something I don't want, even though that's what I said I wanted in the first place. But sometimes that happens. So yeah, it's just a hope and fear. So it's don't have to worry about that, because you got 10 of Cups, happiness. This is good for your long-term happiness, Leo. This is really good. And the High Priest can be a commitment in relationship as well. So it could be, really like a long-term relationship that you can see a positive future for. So yeah, I mean, the 10 of Cups is beautiful. It can be really a lot to do with creativity as well, but it's going to bring a lot of happiness. So it's such a beautiful energy coming through with the 10 of Cups. So yeah, trust this, believe in this. This is good. Trust your heart, trust those messages from the heart. And you've kind of gone down the right path. And so we have the Hermit energy. We come back to this. And this is where there may be a sense of feeling almost detached from a certain part of your life because there's something else big is emerging, and this is something that you've created. And it's what they're showing me is the shell of the old reality and the old life is starting to crack, and the new is coming up and emerging. So yeah, it feels like that old you are standing apart from or feeling less connected to somehow. So this could come in the form of people or places or situations or things, but it feels fine because you've got the new coming in that's really solid. It says, I express my creativity, my unique and creative talents. Hopefully you can see that. The light's a bit silhouette-y. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are deeply expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. So yeah, I feel like I want to pull another card. Oop, that one popped out as well, Leo. Let's see what we got. All is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. And that's why it feels like it, because it feels like there's this sense of they're wanting to say this is all going to be good, but it's this sense of last minute jitters, perhaps, of, oh, is this actually really happening? So, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good here, which is really nice. So let's pull a charm and see what's coming through. We have a beautiful fish. And look, it's caught something. And so fish are around, they swim in the sea. It's around your emotions. It can be something you're learning about how your emotions, because we have the King of Cups, around emotional stability or how your emotions affect you as well. And it could be that you found something that can actually bring you happiness now. And so this has actually been like a good catch in a way. So, and I feel like you're swimming in a current or with others, like a school. So there's other people around, you've got this flow now. And so I just get happiness from this fish. So I do feel like, there's a lot of things that you've been working on, plans really coming into action, really solidifying and starting to see the success with that. And that feels really, really positive, Leo. So yeah, really, any little fears and doubts that are coming up, they're just niggles, and not to listen too much to them. Step into your body, do something physical, ground back in, and it will help you really connect into the happiness that's coming here. And there's hope for the future, which is really nice. So that's it, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. When we say hope for the future, let's look at what's coming in with this happiness that's coming through here. Let's see what this future is bringing, what happens when this vision really does form into the thing that is meant to be. So let's pull some cards for that, look at the future beyond and what else is coming up in the near future. And then let's also see what other intuitive messages you need to hear for this part of the reading. And then we're going to focus in on career, money, love and relationships. So pull some cards specifically for that. So I'd love it if you come over, Leo. The link for that is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me. And if you'd like to support the channel, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you are supporting the content of this channel. So thanks so much, Leo. Look forward to seeing you next time.